Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Gone Home. I've just been recording this and it crashed, so I've had to start again. If you're wondering why that resume button is there, it killed my PC. But either way, we are going to be taking a look at Gone Home. This is the game that Fullbright made in 2013 before they made Tacoma. I played Tacoma and I figured I'd play the game that started it all. And it's an interesting game. Also, I've been told, and I was liking it so much, so far even. My controller is turned off because it literally killed my PC. Can I have my controller, please? Or I'll be playing with the... There we go. Okay, so here we go again.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995. 1:15 AM. Early time to be getting home. So, for the first part of this game, about 10-15 minutes or so, I'm going to look like I know what I'm doing, which will be the first time that's ever happened while I'm playing a video game. I did not notice a soda can while I was here last time though. Okay. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone, or Mum and Dad, to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Now the door is locked, and apparently we don't have a key, which kind of makes sense because we've just come back from a trip in Europe. But there is a key underneath the loving Christmas duck. It's in the seat. There we go. We'll take the house key. I was worried about the brightness settings. I still am because I couldn't check the recording because it crashed before it finished. So if it's too dark, I apologise. There is no brightness settings. I looked. Not meant to be a horror game. I wanted to play this game because I fancied something a little bit relaxing. Because I'm quite tired, and why not? I've never played this game before, so I thought I'd give it a go. My friends also told me it was very good, so bound to listen. This is a moving invoice. Boxes for the kitchen, 8. Boxes for the master bed, 5. Boxes for the child's bed, 6. Overweight for the library, books. Boxes office, television 24 inches. That's a big TV for 1995. Television 14 inches. Continued on attached worksheets. $2,750 to move.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Okay, so we've explored the toilet. There was nothing in there. We have a little backpack here. Look at that hair. Look at how amazing that hair is. Yeah, so from what I gather, we are walking around this house trying to find all of the journal entries and things. Of the various... Well, we're trying to find out what happened to Sam, our sister. Good fellow high school. Oh. Senior conservationist. Conservationist. The word that I feel like I'm saying horrendously wrong, but a board game. Baby jump. There will be a rumbling in the skies. Excuse me. A novel traveling game. 2 to 6 players. Problem with board games, you need to have friends to play them. So I was always more of a video game kind of guy. Upholstery. Okay, so that's the closet. Let's have a turn this light on. What are these things? I assume they're heating. But, as a man who lives in England, I don't have them. Okay, dear Jan. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers, I'll play them. Anxiously? But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl sliding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. So that door is locked. A couple of empty cabinets. The Holy Bible. This house makes some terrifying noises that I don't agree with. Jesus. Ah! I'm fine. I swear to God, it times it every time. Itinerary? Oh, Katie's departure on the 7th of the 6th, 94. She's been travelling on the wall for a year. Well, around Europe. Did you go to London? She does go to London. Wonderful. What's this? Sam? Daniel from the old neighbourhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mum, Daniels is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is that he had a Nintendo when we were little. Seems fair. Okay, what have we got?
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
I think that was us calling Sam. But I don't know why we sounded so panicked on the second message. Oh my god, that sounded like the thunder lightning just struck the house. So there's Sam, Katie, Mom, Dad? Oh, Jan and Terry. These flashing lights are not pleasant. Okay, so we can check our location by pressing Y. I can hear voices. Side. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is my thing mirrored? That's there we go. That side. It's going.
This is a severe weather. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Don't know if you could hear that on the recording very well, but it's a severe weather warning urging people to stay inside. Okay, welcome new students. We hope you're as excited about your first day of Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. A sturdy folder, lined notebooks, 6 pens, blue and black, 1 box of coloured pencils, a standard combination lock for your assigned locker, a nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria, and a positive attitude. I did like the fact that the one thing that wasn't... I can use my mouse. One thing that wasn't crossed through was a positive attitude.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl.
Psycho.
Great.
Psycho House? I don't know the relevance of Psycho House. Hey, it's one of the postcards that I sent. Hi Mom, Dad, Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisan things, including eating Le Petit Devinier and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favourite sister. Love you all. One Arbor Hill. Weird. Favourite sister. She only has one sister. Oh. Playing cards, aren't they? Interesting. Oh. That is a cool picture. Who is that? DeSoto? Who is DeSoto? Who is the relevance of this lady in uniform? An obituary for Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the centre of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. His service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Why am I going to be closing that way, open that way? I keep hearing things creak and stuff. It's freaking me out. I'm also really concerned the game's going to crash again when I get to the bit where it crashed. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're getting close. A Pioneer CLD D703 combination laserdisc and compact disc player. So there's a bunch of information about laserdiscs. If you're young, you don't know what a laserdisc is. They say the jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination laserdisc and CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. And then a bunch of notes about JFK. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Magic bullet theory. Paradoxes and all sorts of interesting things. Here's another book. Benjamin Almond, The Killing of JFK, A Theory. An important new look at circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Oops. Ooh, an electrical inspection form. The applicant was Terence Greenwood. That made me jump. Property address is 1 Arbor Hill, yeah, we know that. Does the entire electrical system does the entire electrical system meet local codes? Yes. Are there any deficiencies which need correcting? Unclear. Wiring in house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuit wire directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. In there. Can't interact with the newspaper. As you can see, oh my god, that rolling thunder makes me feel uneasy as hell every single time. Looking for a 4-digit combination. Now, when I played this game last, it crashed in this room. It's a rare experience for things to kill my PC. I played a lot of games on this thing at this point. Let's have a look. A teenage magazine. Readers, tell us about their worst moments. 90210, does anyone still care? A coaster, that's a nice coaster. I swear I can hear furniture being moved around or something. No. The Accidental Pariah. And that's by Terence L. Greenbrier, so that's our dad. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt, and the lines of communication are down. And then, gosh, Dad. The Gentleman Magazine, the magazine for men, February 1989. Wonderful. Can't interact with many of these books. I know we can interact with this one. A Stranger Under My Roof, the #1 best-selling advice for parents of teens. The teen years are fraught with change of all types. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. But these changes don't just affect your teen. Your teen's turbulent years are a challenge for parents as well. Maybe the biggest challenge you've faced yet, since having children. This book holds insights into your teen's behaviour from the very beginning, as he or she enters adolescence, up through the years of the teen years, up through the end of the teen years, as he or she enters young adulthood. Somehow lost the ability to read, I do apologise. The practical strategies here are based upon well-tested principles of pediatric psychology, presented by Dr. Alicia Medina, herself a mother of 2 teenagers, prepared to gain new tools for establishing a productive, healthy and loving dialogue with the stranger under your roof. I don't agree with books like that. I mean, if you're really struggling to talk to your teenager, then maybe you should have not... maybe you should have tried. I mean, a lot of parent teenage things is because neither side is willing to compromise in any way, shape or form. So, compromise in communication is the step. I don't think some random doctor, just because she has 2 kids and they mysteriously turned out okay, means that she's the right person to tell you how to treat your teenager, who's got the same brain, same mentality, same upbringing. I don't know, stuff like that annoys me. Okay, when I interacted with this letter last time, the game crashed. I'm kind of paranoid. On the plus side, there is the combination. Seems alive. Dear Terence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting for the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth. From an editing standpoint, there's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents from the non-sequentials, from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of home theatre aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not the ramifications of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's a ton of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on this. His say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again, and everyone will be happy. Oh. 0451. But he was going to lose his job. Now what could this be? Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Oh, it's his will. Oscar Mason. Oh no, it's the other person's will. Oscar Mason. Where do we have Oscar? I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name to any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and monetized accounts, to my nephew, Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. should predecease me, then, and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall in the same as bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973, and Oscar Mason. Oh wait, that's the actual. Okay, that's the handwritten version of the typed up version. My God, I was gonna say I can't read that handwriting. Free on banner. We found the will and testament. So he got given this house for free, I assume, a will and testament. So the person died, the house got passed on to Terrence, and then he brought his children with him. Okay. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and write back. Hi Tommy, yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends, either, and so I thought I'd ask something, if you don't mind. Do you mind? Yes or no? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho? Or does it run in the family? My God! Is that what people are like in schools? Jesus. God, kids are cruel, man. And again, human beings are cruel. The world we're in nowadays is just horrendous. No one ever respects anybody else. Everyone always treats everybody else like rubbish. Where is this? Is this the lounge? The TV room? You know you've got it good when you've got a room dedicated to just a TV. I know the irony of me having a TV behind me.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high
I turn this off because that's going to drive me nuts. Thank you. Wait, where's the games console? There should be a games console here. Where's the games console? No, I didn't want to see the book saying hauntings and poltergeists. I'm going to ignore that and pretend I didn't see it. Let's grab the cassette. What is this? Girl Scout. Role model. He's having a party with somebody. Ooh! My God! Definitely my kind of music. Okay, before I drive everyone mad, just let it be known that I enjoyed that more than I should. I put it in the other way. Yes. Pop that back there. Okay, so what do we got? There's a letter down here. What's that book Dad wrote? Oh, another one. The Accidental Savior. Terence L. Greenbrier. November 21st, 1963. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance. Who would believe him? Not just another James Bond. A high-class political thriller. What was that noise? The noises in this game. Terry! Hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the magazine to use as examples. If you're interested, send me some samples to my editor and tell him your old colleague, chum Mike, sent you. College chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Do it, Mike. Okay, that's a lot of VHSs. The scale of those VHSs seems off, but it could be that I'm misremembering. Oh God, what? Ah, feeling lonely. It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy. Oh God, you don't get somebody who's shy a book about being...
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Okay. So that girl in the uniform in the drawer, that picture, that's obviously the person who she likes? X-Files Season 1, oh yeah. They have a lot of VHSs. I just want to point out, VHSs were not cheap. Oh, empty pizza box. It was me thinking I might get a piece of pizza. Hauntings and poltergeists. Find the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from genuine haunting, how to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us, and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. Okay. And Dr. Jetter's soda. A checkbook? Good God. Propmobile. Oh, stuck on the... Hi Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLD D703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the CLD D502. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as a laser disc. And they want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio and toslink stuff for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. Toslink. My God, why do I remember that from years ago? I remember it taking off. I don't think it ever took off. I think it was like a very niche thing, but I could be hella wrong. Interesting. Look at all these shows. The X-Files. Red Dwarf. Ha. I like it. What's that say? Mom's old working glove mug. It's now on the floor. That wasn't my intention. I was going to put it on the coaster, but never mind. In fact, that mug is way too big for the coaster. Matchbook. Dead matchbook. There is a door over here, but I think I am going to have to end the first episode. Oh, hang on a minute. Can I turn on the fan? Yeah. Either way, I'll end the first episode here. Please let me know what you think. Obviously, the first episode's very important. The more people who like it and comment on it, the more the people will watch it. That's just how YouTube works. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, see you next time.